drag like a line, and then you can drag off of that line to make like zigzag movement or something like that.
So, welcome everybody to the next episode of Odyssey of the Dragonlords. This week, Bax has decided to regale us with his recap of the previous session. You want to go for that, Jimmy?
All right. So this is Odyssey of the Dragonlords, ran by Old School RPG, recap of Session 3, told from the eyes of Baxen the Bull of Asos. I have sworn an oath of fellowship with my traveling companions. We will seek out glory and fame together. We heard of such fame. One of the 3 great tasks would be drinking of a bottomless dragon horn, and a vision will be revealed. The horn we were after had been taken from the city. We followed the trail out of town. We eventually found a temple. Outside of the temple, we were attacked by some vines that were trying to squeeze the life out of us. Luckily, the weeds were no match for our blades. We made our way inside the temple. Inside, we found a large statue of Sidon. In the back of the temple, I heard our enemies retreat and run away. I led our team towards the back of the temple. Though my companions may appear weak, they have proven themselves worthy. We found a vast pool of stagnant water. The guy in my group named Telemachus uses strange words, and the water seems to clear up in a small area. Suddenly, he is grabbed and dragged underneath by more weeds. Without concern for my safety, I lunge forwards to help Telemachus. Our group fights without hesitation for glory. Now, not only are we being attacked by weeds, but some oozing evil blob approaches under the water like a coward. We defeat it, but in doing so, I damage my axe. After this glorious fight, Iphigenia asked if we would take a short rest. Being a hoof buddy, my answer was yes.
Yes!
I told them I would stand guard over them with my life as they shared stories and mended their wounds. Afterwards, Telemachus awoke some statues as we were about to descend the stairs into the depths of the temple. The statues awoke and attacked with such brawn and ferocity as we had never seen before. Telemachus dropped while standing next to me in battle. Iphigenia was able to speak to him in such a way that made his eyes open with life. My blood started coursing through my veins. My mind went blank, and a rage overcame me that made me lose focus on anything except keeping my companions alive by sacrificing my body and shielding them from attacks. This was a hard-fought battle, but somehow we emerged victorious. We decided that before we continue further into the temple, we needed to rest and gather our strengths. We set up camp outside the temple. I was awoken much later, as Iphigenia and Eleutheria were mending the wounds of a small girl we had encountered before. Eleutheria had struck her down, not knowing her identity. At first light, we returned the girl to her home. We were gifted a bottle of wine. I am planning on drinking my bottle in celebration of our upcoming victories. We returned to the temple and descended into the depths of the underground. Our party was once again attacked by more evil roots. We quickly cut them down. And that is the recap of Session 3 of Odyssey of the Dragonlords.
Hoof buddies!
Hoof buddies.
Indeed.
All right. So remember, you for doing the recap, you get a free 20 on one roll that you can swap out with any die 20 roll during this game session. And
or I can gift it to somebody else too, right?
Yes, you can use it for somebody else. Whatever you want to do, you can do one reroll. Hercus is a little bit hurt that he didn't even get an honorable mention in any of the story.
I didn't interact with him any, so this was from my eyes.
You have wounded his little squirrel heart. All right, so where we left off, you guys had descended the stairs into the ancient glade beneath the Temple of Sidon and have just defeated the animated roots which had attacked you. What do you
Should we
wish
go
to do?
ahead and press forward?
I apprehensively look around and see if there's any more roots in my eye line that would possibly come out at us again.
There are more roots. This whole area, the walls and the floors are covered in gnarly roots, and roots stick out of the sides of the dirt walls. There are plenty of roots that could still attack you.
If we do continue, I caution we be careful. I got pretty beaten up earlier.
I step over to Baxon and put my hand on his shoulder as I hold a little tiny sprig of mistletoe, and it withers as life force pulsates through my hand and into his body. And I cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
Hopefully that'll help you out, buddy.
That is much appreciated. I am ready for battle. Hey, Dave, I still have a effect on my character.
Yeah.
Grappled.
I just saw that, so I'm removed.
Okay.
I cautiously move forward and make sure none of the roots are twitching around us.
Yeah, no more of the roots seem to be animating to attack you, but up ahead you hear the shrill laughter that you have come to identify with the goat folk.
I wonder if there's some way to avoid these creatures if they are truly turned.
Children.
What was that, Britt?
Oh, he said if they were truly turned, and then if he just added children. Since we know at least a couple of the goat folk were kids that were transformed by Demetria.
Can I tell about how far away the goat folk are?
So, it sounds like they're somewhere in this clearing that is coming up ahead of you. This expansive cave is a garden of strange ferns, fragrant flowers, and luminescent fungi. A massive tree stump sits in the center, overgrown by a carpet of green clovers. A stream of clear water winds around the trunk, bubbling noisily. Light streams from an opening in the stone ceiling, and the air is pleasantly damp, and the smell of the garden is intoxicating.
You said that there was luminescent fungi on the ground?
Yes.
Am I able to tell if any of this fungi is harmful or not?
Give me a nature check.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea. And as you are watching this unfold, or examining this fungi as you enter this glade, you see a young human teenager who rounds the tree stump, pursued by two goatlings.
Oh. Perhaps we should attempt to save that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree.
But do we use lethal force?
Is it an option to use non-lethal force, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just knock the goat
So
children out.
we will actually go into initiatives as well.
Oh wait, there's pre-roll, yay!
Yeah, initiative will roll for you. Here to get everybody on the map. So the young man, as soon as he sees your group, he runs over in your direction.
Who are you?
He yells, "I'm so straight."
What are you doing down here?
Baxon. Yeah, he is being chased by monsters, so he's not too keen on stopping to talk.
On stopping to talk. Yeah. I didn't realize, I didn't see anything else in the combat tracker, so I was like, oh, are we not? We're in combat order. All right, got it.
How big is he? Like, is he like regular size human, like 5 foot tall?
Well, like a normal size, maybe 14, 15-year-old boy.
Okay, can I just grab him and set him behind Telemachus to put him kind of out of danger?
Sure.
Okay.
So you do that.
All right. I want to do that as my action.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Perkus is just staying close to Cat.
Yeah, I apologize if you can hear the stream. My setup is simply my phone at this point, so if you hear an echo, that is me, unfortunately.
Yeah, I have boosted your audio in Discord as much as I can, so hopefully that'll be coming through.
Thank you.
All right, so the next goatling. Let me make sure that I've made that visible. That always visible. Can you guys see those two?
They just disappeared.
They disappeared off the map.
Oh.
I mean, I can see them because I'm cheating.
Always visible. Right.
The tokens are visible, but in combat tracker they're not visible. But that's fine for us, I guess.
Not if you want to be able to target them.
Oh, yeah.
I would.
No, you can target them.
I target on the map, but yeah. Or drop my my die onto the token.
There we go. Now they're set. So 5, 10, 15. Yeah, this guy just runs over to Telemachus, and he is going to try to bite you.
Oh. What did I do to you?
And misses. Iffy.
I'm going. Can I like? Gonna. I'm going to viciously mock this goat.
Okay, go ahead.
And
I think you must have. No, you only targeted him. Why did it roll that with advantage?
Do not know.
Or disadvantage on the goatling.
Huh. All right. Well, it says he failed that save, so go ahead and apply your effect.
Okay. Gonna do
Is it because she
Little
has
bit of-
blessed on her?
No,
Mm-mm.
that wouldn't affect her.
And then that will be my.
All right, Telemachus.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my walking stick and sort of put my shield up in my way in the way of the goatling and tell him to stop that as he tries to bite me and hit him on the head in an attempt to non-lethally subdue him with my.
Okay, so you're going to
Quarterstaff.
whack him with your stick.
Yep.
That is a hit.
Yeah. Stop.
Stop in the name of the law.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right.
Your goods are forfeit.
So, since you guys have begun doing that, this guy is going to run up. And he is going to, from behind his buddy, he is going to throw a sling stone at Telemachus.
Oh man, they really don't like me.
But
Ha!
yeah, it goes skittering down the hallway.
I laugh at him. Stop it, kids.
Eleftheria.
Literally and literally, because they're goatlings and they're child goats are kids, right?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
All right. I think I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the goatling that just threw the javelin.
The sling.
And of
Yep.
course I'm trying. Yeah, I'm gonna try to at least like aim for a shoulder or something or a non-vital point, just in case. I don't think that hits. That's a 6 plus. That'd be 2 plus. Yeah, I don't think that hits. That's like a 12 to hit.
Yep, that's a miss.
Yeah, I figured. The heck.
Don't forget you are blessed, so you get a bonus die 4 to that.
Oh, right. Okay. So let me go and find a die 4 in here. At least you get to hear sweet ASMR of my dice bag, I suppose.
Real dice.
So relaxing.
Can we all use real dice?
Oh shit. Okay, that
somehow
is
my dice are amazing. No.
I have
Alright,
like 5 dice and nowhere to
Another
use them.
natural 20.
We can just
2 to the roll to make it 14.
Okay, that would be a hit.
Not in the face. Not in the face.
I'm aiming for a non-lethal point. Okay, let me roll a G.
aim for the
Okay.
hooves.
All right, that's a total of 7 points of Eldritch Blast damage, and that's adding my +2.
All right. Yeah, he gets hit and just immediately collapses. As the eldritch energy courses over him, he just falls to the ground, his fur sticking out in every possible direction.
Is he still breathing?
You cannot tell from that distance.
Shit.
How much damage did you do?
I did 7 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that'll be my turn. Since I can't really move that much from where I'm at.
Right. So you see as all this is going on that out of some shadowy areas that you could not see before, several more goatlings emerge.
Oh, no.
All right. This guy is going to dash over to here.
Oh.
He's got to go through the water, so. Yeah, so he gets to about. This This guy is going to run over and attempt to bite Bax. Actually, he'll stop short and he will look at Bax and he says, "You have big, clunky, ugly hooves." And
They are
he
not
will-
hoof buddies.
This is me.
Enemies.
So he
You know what they
will
say
knock
about Minotaur with big hooves?
Bax. But you succeed on your saving throw, and you're not affected by his little jibes. This guy will also run to join his pal. This guy will join in the mockery of your hoovedness, Bax. But you really don't care what goatlings have to say. And it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to advance up. Oops. I can't.
Well,
Your tokens are locked.
Yeah.
they're
You
unlocked
just-
now.
You
Okay.
can try, oh,
Yeah, I'm
And,
not sure why that keeps automatically locking them.
Yeah.
oh, you might have a setting for when you put tokens on the board.
Maybe.
It might
somehow.
lock them.
That is a hit.
All right.
Oh no!
Yeah, you just hack him right almost down the middle.
Oh,
Non-lethal, right?
yeah. It's just a flesh
It's with the side of the axe, you know.
Oh,
smacking
wait.
them on.
blunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, you go to so you're not trying to kill him?
Right. Just knock him
Yeah,
out.
so you hit him with the haft of your axe and he just goes down right where he stands. You just see his eyes roll in the back of his head and down he goes.
Boing.
His poor little brain.
I have seen bifurcation done like non-lethally. It was called the Terrifier, and then it turned lethally.
And then I want to step over here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, so
Oh, jeez.
this guy is going to continue trying to bite Telemachus. And misses. Why did he get disadvantage?
Because he was viciously
Yeah,
mocked.
he was viciously mocked. And Iffy.
All right, I'm going to I'm gonna hold action. That once two goats that are up here get with range of the other three goats, that I'm gonna cast. And then I'm also going to give back some bardic.
All right, you're going to do what to the other goats?
I want to basically ready an action. Those other goats get the two that are sort of like in the north corner right now.
Mhm.
Get to the three that are down by us. I'm going to try to cast sleep close enough to put all of them down.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just hold that action. Then I'm going to target Bax and I'm going to say, "Don't listen to him. Your hooves are glorious." and then he has bardic inspiration. So sorry to everyone. I'm slow. I'm on a very crappy laptop.
Hey, at least
And-
you're not on a phone.
Yes, we can. I feel like we coordinated like a crappy technology theme night. So,
All right.
all right. That was my turn.
Telemachus.
All right, so I'm gonna think about what teenagers might like, and reach into my
Fortnite.
pack
Yeah, Fortnite.
and grab my Fortnite brand wine. No, the bottle of wine, and say, You guys interested in some wine? You can stop fighting and you can have some wine.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion
With
check?
advantage.
All right.
If he looks at Bax and say, why do they think that everyone Hoves loves wine so much? Hurtful.
We're not all winos.
Yeah. Hashtag. Not all Hoves.
So yeah, as you wave the bottle of wine in front of them, their eyes kind of begin to follow it.
Oh. Yeah. You like the wine?
And
we can all share some.
Eleutheria?
Do these guys seem to be like interested in the wine? And
They do.
all right. My charm person is only on one of them. So I'd like to use my feat that gives me advantage on persuasion checks, because of my voice, and I'd like to add to that, and I'd like to hold up my bottle of wine, and I'd like to say, "There's plenty to go around. Would you like to stop all this nonsense?"
All right.
All right, let me go and roll.
Ooh, okay.
That was a 14 on my highest one, and I think if I remember correctly, I think I have, no, that was deception, never mind, so that's just a 14. Oh, and
right.
bless? Is
Yep.
bless on ability checks, or?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Attacks and
Okay, so
saves.
it's a,
But
okay,
you
so
do
it's a
get an
14.
additional charisma to that, whatever is on your character
Yeah, my
sheet.
charisma's +2, so that's 16, since I don't think I'm proficient in it.
All right. Well, so the goatlings are looking very interested in the wine, and they say, "Yes, you give wine, and we drink wine and eat small one," and points to the young man.
I thought they were good.
You're supposed to be herbivores.
They're supposed to be vegetarian, yeah.
Yeah, you can see that, number one, they've been biting you guys.
Yeah.
They have little needle sharp teeth.
Oh,
Imagining
gross.
it it's like a blunt force, like it pinches really hard.
No, they have lots of little bitty needle teeth.
I don't know if we should continue this route, especially since they have a taste for flesh.
I mean, they said and then, right? So we have them drink, a bunch of wine, get them all together and just be happy and merry, and then we'll, just escort the other one out the back.
Yep.
Be all right.
As you guys are talking about it, the other two will come up and join.
Oh no.
Sleep, babies.
Oh, you casting sleep right there.
Uh-huh.
It's still ready, isn't it?
Okay.
All right, so you cast sleep and roll for your.
It'll have to be Bax too.
The great thing is, when they wake up, they won't know if it's from the wine or from a spell.
Right?
But their hit points cast first, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure you will get back to fall asleep. They might.
Unless
So
you
it's
roll
5d8,
really well.
right?
Yep.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. 1.
Yeah, you can right click and.
And
Add
then
more
just-
dice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So I should have a cast button, right? Oh.
Did that pop up?
No. You want one of us to roll it since you're on a Chromebook trying to do this?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind, that would be great.
Oh my goodness. So 25 total hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's exactly their. So you put all of the goats to sleep and Bax remains unscathed.
Amazing. I've been wanting
Didn't even
use
have to
that
waste the
spell.
wine.
Did not have to waste the wine.
Yeah,
If he
so
grabs the bottle and takes a swig, then he hands it back.
yeah, they all kind of slump to the ground and are snoring softly.
I feel a little dirty that we tricked a bunch of kids with wine and then put them to sleep.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's a Friday night for me. So what are you talking about? I'm just kidding.
Oh, Paxton.
I'm kidding.
Not in this climate, Paxton. Oh, no.
Jokes.
Paxton.
He means
we need
he
a
puts his
dog.
own kids to sleep and then he drinks the wine himself, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's what he means, right?
Is that? Yeah. You didn't get that?
Okay,
Oh,
good.
no.
Got it.
Oh, no.
Got to remember we're live streaming when I'm joking.
Oh, that was bad.
Anyway, that was
Dark humor, baby.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
So, yeah, the goatlings are now lying there, all asleep.
So, I'm gonna like move away from so straight and kind of let other people talk to him. He might feel a little weird if he notices me. I'm gonna like
And-
sulk off in the corner.
This
All right.
spell will only last 1 minute. So do we want to get to another location or
I suppose we should dismiss him here. I mean, how rough is this kid looking?
Can I start
he-
binding their hands and feet?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's hurt at all.
Yeah,
Cheer.
I
Did you hear me, Dave?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to start binding their feet and hands.
do you have rope? I have rope, and then I like start pulling my rope out of my pack.
Okay. Would you like to help?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. So you bind the goatlings.
Do you know your way around here?
No, I don't remember coming in here. I was with Corinne.
Just a bit of nostalgia that kind of goes over her face, but just for a minute.
He says, I think that she got away, though.
She did. She's with her father now.
I
And
look over
nothing
back.
happened in
I whisper to Baxton, barely.
What?
not of Eleutheria, I didn't even say. You shot her with the.
Oh yeah. Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear that?
Sure.
Oh, it's play.
That's a 12, and I think my wisdom modifier is 2, so that's 14.
Yeah, no, not that. Because he's about 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away whispering, so.
All right.
Tell them, okay, say that louder. Not if Eleutheria had anything to do with that. I take
Oh.
a note.
Come on.
Passive perception.
I would turn and like shrug and put my hands up like, why you gotta call me out?
Is it a reference to Eleutheria shooting the child in the night?
Oh, I mean, accidentally.
Yeah,
I mean, we
now
all know it was
the
accidentally.
boy's eyes have just gone wide, and he begins backing away from you guys.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Why do we always end up in these situations? We scare the innocent people.
I think it's because we keep shooting them.
Yeah. Perkis peeks his head out from underneath Eleutheria's hair and chitters at the boy.
Am I able to hear it?
Yes.
Okay. What does he say?
He's not saying anything real.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, he's doing his normal thing.
So I can make up anything.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Give me just 1 minute.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It's like Dame Maggie Smith, like in Harry Potter, when in one of the later book movies, she just turns to the three main heroes and she's just like, when something happens, why is it always me? Yeah.
Sorry about that. All right.
Dave, after I get done tying up the goat people, I walk over and I say, "Boy, are there any more of you in here?"
Yes, the rest of our friends are somewhere deeper inside.
Can you show us where?
I don't really remember.
Stay with us. We will keep you safe.
Just stay in the back lines with this woman. I kind of gesture to Kyra.
All right. Okay. And he will move behind Kyra.
We should probably stack these goatlings someplace safer and start walking amongst them. Not bothering to do it myself.
So, as you get closer to that stump in the middle, you see that at the base of it, there is a jar of some type rested against its trunk. Beneath the clovers that you see covering now this stump, you see blackened and charred wood. Like, not only was this tree cut down, but someone burned it as well.
Would I know if this is a part of a ritual or anything?
You can give me a religion check.
It's religion? I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, for determining rituals, that's gonna be religion.
Alright. Oh shit, natural 20.
Woo!
Yeah, no ritual you know of would require somebody to burn down the tree, scorch the stump.
And like, I was gonna ask if this seems like a sacrifice, but is that kind of the same sort of line of question?
Right, yeah, that would be the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
You do not believe that that would be the case.
So is there something in the jar?
Do you examine the jar?
Is the jar a jar?
No, the jar. Well, the jar is a jar, but it's not a jar.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. That makes perfect sense.
Funniest in text. So yeah, I think from what I feel is a relatively safe distance, will kind of look at it, see. Like, I don't pick it up or touch it or anything, but I kind of get a little closer, like maybe up here.
Yeah, it's just a clay jar, small clay pot.
I'm gonna walk over to it and examine it very from close, and it's got a lid, right?
Yes.
And does it look like it's just like I can lift the lid and look inside?
Yeah, you could.
All right.
Oh no.
This looks pretty ominous, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially since no ritual I know of require burning a tree.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look like a sacrifice or anything. I mean,
and Telemachie, you can also give me a nature check.
Nature check? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes! Changing the dye color again.
Yep. Yeah, you as a druid are sitting there looking around. Man, these are really weird plants. I wonder what these are. I really wish I had paid attention in, that portion of our druid classes.
I am the worst druid.
I bet these are really useful, but I have no idea what they are.
Oh, God. I am the worst druid. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this place looks pleasant minus the burn thing, and there's a jar here. I mean, this doesn't seem ominous, does it? So I just, I kind of, yeah, I'm super curious. No idea why my family's cursed. I'm going to lift it.
Lick it.
Lift the lid.
Yeah,
Take a
so
look inside.
as you lift the lid, you see that inside are what looks to be ashes of some type. And from the ashes, you catch the faint scent of roses.
And do I get the sense that this is some sort of like censure, like this is incense sort of deal, or this is just a jar with ashes in it?
Just a jar with ashes.
And is there any like cremation that people will do, like as part of a burial or anything?
Religion check.
Okay. Oh gosh,
Truly.
I'm proficient in religion. I swear, I've done this before. So I got a 5.
No, you don't recall anything of the type, any type of burial rites that would involve things like that.
Well, it certainly smells like roses, and I'm not lying about that. That's about
Can I-
all I know. So I put the lid back down on it.
Could I do like
And,
a quick scan through the Pars Memorias and like maybe do like a history check to see if this rings any bells?
Sure.
Okay. 20?
Okay, so
And that's how you roll.
in oh man,
It's hurtful.
that was
Cuts deep.
Why you gotta be like that back?
harsh. But so Iffy, you find a small passage where your grandmother writes about Demetria, the dryad, sister of Versi, the oracle, and that they had another sister who lived beneath the Temple of Sidon in the Old Wood, and Estor Arklander, the Dragonlord, raided the temple, cut down her tree, and burned her to ash.
Oh, so that technically is a body.
I relay that info to everybody. I think probably that.
What do you do from there?
Are we wanting?
Oh, God, that's messing me up so bad. I thought Britt was actually talking when she. Oh dear. I suppose we could go forward, shall we?
Mm-hmm. Sounds
Stop.
good to me.
Man.
Sorry, you're saying that's a body of a dryad there?
The cremated body of Dryad. She was killed by one of the Dragonlords. She's Demetria and sister, so I don't know that we want to mess with her remains.
Yeah, probably not, but she still smells like roses, and I find that curious.
Still
Also-
smells like roses. Starts to write that down.
Also, you'd think I'd know that since, I do the whole burning of bodies thing, but oh well. Just-
It appears that I've appropriated Teleman's whole aesthetic. This is a problem for him, but it's okay for me.
Should we investigate this area to our left?
Perhaps, but like this tree stump is fascinating, isn't it? It's got all these plants all over it, and then the top of it. I mean, it's been overgrown for a long time, right?
I think we
yes.
should go where the boy came from, considering that might be where our objective is.
I pull my cloak up over my head a little bit more snugly, and I say, "Boy, where'd you come from? Like where'd you go?
Where did you come from?
Good
Good Joe.
Yeah, where did you?
He says, I really don't remember. It's all hazy and until the goatling started chasing me.
Okay. Well, I'll follow Baxton.
Well, we know he came from around the other side of the tree stump. So if we want to go that way.
Yeah, maybe just from the way we saw him coming.
All right.
Does it look any different over here? Like, I assume that's in line, like it's light in here.
So yeah, you see all kinds of flowers and off in that direction. This small cavern is overgrown with living roots and vines. Flowers of every shape, scent, and color carpet the floor, overwhelming your senses. Several oak trees also grow, breaking upward through the partially collapsed ceiling. A stream of water from the adjoining glade trickles through here.
All right.
Is there a tree over that way you need to go hug before we go on, or
I mean,
are we good?
It looks pretty, and then I kind of like flick my hand a little bit, and water comes up out of the stream and hits Baxton in the face.
Oh. You do hear a giggle from that direction when you do that.
Yeah, that was shape water, by the way. Yeah, a giggle from his direction or from?
No, from the direction you were looking.
Oh, and does it sound like a goatling giggle?
No.
All right.
Had a distinctly feminine sound to it.
I think I might want to hug a tree over there.
Let's go.
All right.
How deep is this water, this little stream?
It is maybe ankle to calf deep.
Okay. Then I'm going to walk across
it. Not very deep at all.
And I'm going to say, remember, this person has a good sense of humor.
As you get over there, you see beneath the...
Oh, no.
Add them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. I thought I crashed.
Nope. So as you get over there, you see that hiding within the boughs of the oak and lounging within the flowers is a dryad and 3 satyrs.
Do I recognize any of the satyrs?
No.
If he gets really excited when she sees hooves, and then as she kind of looks up and sees faces she doesn't recognize, you see a sadness cross her face.
Do all the satyrs look the same?
No, we don't all look the same. Tell him again.
That was racist.
I don't understand this classification system they're using.
It hurts because they need to educate themselves. It's not our job to do it for them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was good. I needed that.
For some reason, I cannot move my token.
Yeah, I put it in chat. Like as soon as you put the tokens on the board, the tokens all got locked.
Oh, dang.
Okay, so let's unlock all the tokens. There you go.
Fantasy Grounds has a lot of settings, and some of these are... I feel like I remember one that says lock tokens when you put things on the board or something like that.
Yeah, I'll have to find that later. So as you approach, you see that they have laid out amongst all the flowers and everything a picnic. And they say, come, join us.
Oh, cool. I brought wine that I did not promise to children. I pull out a bottle.
Tell him, okay, you did. See, I've got notes. Said, let's have tricked the children with wine and they fell asleep. And then Baxton tied them up.
We can't.
Well, if we really think about it,
Okay.
we're all culpable when it comes to
The
that.
satyrs and the dryad look at you kind of oddly.
Yeah, I put my my thumb and my middle finger on my below my brow and just kind of shake my head.
Yeah.
No, really,
Um,
look at my notes.
Yeah,
That's what you did.
I understand.
Why would you tie up children?
They were biting us.
They look at each other very confused.
They're
The children
like
were biting you.
yeah, they got turned into goatlings or something, and they're
They
biting
just
us.
fall onto the ground, giggling and laughing at that.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. So what do you guys got going on
finally,
here?
One of the satyrs, he's sitting there laughing and rolling around on the ground and trying to catch his breath. And he says, "Oh, they really believed that."
Oh God.
They're like trickery.
But like, I just assumed that was the case. I guess who brought the goatlings? Like, who brings the goatlings to this fine
goatlings
place?
are the children of Maenads.
Oh man, do I know what Maenads is?
Give me a nature check.
Oh no. I have to roll.
Yes, you should.
Don't
Can
make
I
him do
just
that.
can I
Don't
just
make him
know
do
things?
that. Don't you put that evil on him.
According to the dice, I don't know anything.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
know some things.
Yeah,
I rolled
so Maenads are human women who are turned into kind of like fae folk by Lutheria.
Oh man.
They are kin to dryads and nereids and the others.
Is this a transformation that they sought or something that they get tricked into?
No, it is not. It is something that they are tricked into.
And then dryads
In most cases.
Okay. But dryads are like not
like
a creation.
No,
They're-
they are not.
Yeah, okay.
They are born what they are, or
Cool.
made by the Titans.
Oh, well, I thought maybe I thought maybe they were these were some sort of trickery or illusion. That's goofy. What kind of picnic you guys got going on here?
They have all kinds of fruits laid out and wine bottles scattered about.
I kind of look at this. Yeah, I kind of look at this it's a dryad.
Yep, a dryad and 3 satyrs.
Would I know if this would be a normal place that these folk would hang around in?
You can give me a nature check.
All right, nature check. And I think oddly, I'm proficient in nature. That's a 13. Wisdom is +2. It's 15. And if I'm proficient, +2, and I don't have a way to check, unfortunately.
So what's your total?
15. Hold on. Sage background gives you proficiency in nature, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 17.
Okay, so you realize that yes, this is exactly the type of area you would expect to find dryads and satyrs.
Okay.
And the dryad asks, "What are you doing here? Demetria would not like it that you are here. This glade belongs to her."
Are you guys okay with that? You guys like the current owner? You got like a landlord situation
It
going
simply is.
on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know how that is. I'm totally down with that sort of philosophy. You know, I was wondering a little bit about this Demetria. Like, what does she do with the kids? Like, she gets like teenage children. Like, why are they brought down here? We thought they got turned into goatlings.
No, she has other plans for them.
Such as?
They are her faithful servants.
Fateful? Oh.
I would not.
I don't like the
draw
vibes that
her
this is
ire
giving
by
me.
telling you more.
Pardon me?
I would rather not draw her ire by telling you more.
Oh, yeah.
Can I check to see if they're complicit or if they're hiding something?
Insight check.
Right.
Can I give her the help action?
Oh, natural 20.
No, don't need to.
Yeah, so you think they're being honest, that they're telling you exactly what they know. And
I don't get the vibe that they're just
they are
being
hiding
complicit.
something, but they just told you they were hiding something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then we can speak about something different.
You did not get the idea, though, that they are complicit or helping Demetria anyway. They do legitimately appear just not to want to offend the one that owns their home.
Gotcha. All right.
And then I say, I kind of point over to Iffy and I say, this one likes stories, and we're kind of collecting them for that big book she's got. And I'm just wondering if you guys have any stories about this place that you might like to tell.
One of them, who introduces himself as Lorius, he will say, "Yes, I have a story to relay." And the others kind of look like, trying to hush him up. But he will tell you that long ago, Demetria was consumed with a desire for revenge after her sister was killed by Estor Arklander 500 years ago. She sought out Lutheria and formed a dark pact with the Titan, vowing to cast a shadow over the Old Woods and to make the mortal races remember their fear of the dark.
That's sad.
Yeah, Lorius approaches Iffy and are you writing that down?
She's been writing it down the whole time.
Yeah, he says, "That is fascinating. I have not seen its like in a very long time."
So you know what this is?
Some of our people used to keep such memories.
Have you seen any other satyrs since you've been here, or is it just, the three of you?
It has just been the three of us for a very long time.
Have there ever been others?
There are others elsewhere in the world, but this is where we live, and we are happy here.
Does Iffy, if she were to ask specifically about the prophecy that Versi gave her, does she get a vibe that she could disclose that and see if they have information that might be helpful to her with that? Or
yeah, you can talk all you want about the prophecy about you.
Okay, so she flips back to a page she wrote on when we met with Versi, and she just said, "In the Temple of Moss you shall find my sister Demetria, and from her you can reclaim that which is lost." How do I speak to Demetria? She has information that I need.
I wouldn't advise for you to go and find Demetria. She would not be happy with your presence. And I find it highly unlikely that if she did have something belonging to you, that she would freely part with it or information regarding it.
I would ask Iffy, what is it that you're missing?
Tig.
What?
Tig.
Tig?
What?
Yeah. I'm missing Tig. I need to find Tig.
Who is Tig?
Who's Tig?
She's my daughter.
Oh man.
But also Hector and everyone. There have to be answers.
Yeah. Loria says, that is unusual. It is not normal for Demetria to take children of our kind.
What happens when she does?
I have never known it to happen. It is the mortal races she wishes to revenge upon. She wishes to restore us to our former glory.
Well,
is there any
looks
like
that was a lie? That's true.
Do what, Talus?
how old does Iffy look in like how old, like would I be able to just assume that her daughter would be young, or would I not be able to assume that?
Iffy?
I feel like she kind of has that look of someone probably like in their 30s, but like definitely a rough, like some stuff has happened and it's taken her, it like that whole concept of like the president looking all like basically stray and skeletal at the end of being in office. It's kind of that, like she's younger, but she's carrying stuff.
So how long ago were you separated from your daughter?
Dave, would I have that like written down in the book at all? Or?
Yeah, it's been... How old was she when she disappeared?
3.
And how old are you now?
Right now I got her at... I think I had her at 3 something. I don't know if I gave her a specific one.
So it's been about 25 to 30 years.
Oh,
maybe a little more, maybe a little less, depending on what.
So we're looking for a whole ass woman now.
So Tig flips through the book and she goes, it that a lot of
you're cutting out really bad.
You're cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out really bad.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, can you hear me any better now?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. She's kind of flipping through the book and like, it's been something like 25 years.
Oh. So we're looking for a woman at this point.
No, we're looking for a 3-year-old.
Elefiri looks confused. Do satyrs age like normal people? Would Elefiri know that satyrs
nature
age like
check.
Okay. Nature check. Damn, these guys are hot today. It's a 19, and that's plus 2 plus 2. Yeah, that's like 20.
Yeah, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Brett, but I believe satyrs do age at the same rate as normal people.
They do. Yeah, I think if he's a little bit, she's got some issues with timey-wimey stuff where she is always writing dates down and stuff like that, but she's not always super like in tune with just how much time has passed unless she's like actively searching for that information in the book.
Yeah. You understand if your daughter's a child when you lost her, and 20 some odd years have passed. She's a woman at this point. Now I'm trying to gauge her reaction to this. Is she just giving me a blank look, or?
Iffy just looks like she hadn't even thought about it. Like, maybe you get the kind of the general idea that, like, somewhere around the line, she probably wasn't always as, like, spacey and quirky as she currently is, and that it probably happened more as a result of things than because that's how she always was. And you just kind of see her, like, a little bit, like, of more of a knowing return to her eyes, and it's clear that she hasn't thought about that.
I put my hand on Iffy's shoulder and I say, if she needs us to help her find her daughter, we will find her daughter.
Yeah. So Lorius will reach out and put his hands over yours, Iffy. And he says, "Come, sister, join us, and we can help you to forget the past."
No. I yanked
There-
my hands away.
There is no point in remembering what causes pain. Life is to be enjoyed.
The pain is all that's left. You can't take that away.
He just kind of drops his hands. Very well, as you wish.
Steps back and, like, really closely guards the book.
Either way, despite your connection to this woman or not, I think she needs to be stopped.
Agreed.
Taking people's autonomy away. It's reprehensible. I think we leave these folk to their business and we go to ours.
Yeah.
Let's not forget why we're here.
Yeah, Lorius will ask, "Oh, why are you here? If
To
not to
stop her
search
from
for her
turning
daughter."
Just stop this woman from doing what she's doing. And think her minions, these children of sorts, they've taken the Horn of whatever it's called.
Horn
Eleutheria
of
knows, but I don't
Balmytria.
remember. I don't remember.
The Horn of
Insert
Balmytria.
correct title here. And we seek to get it back.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Of course.
You wouldn't happen to know where the horn is at, do you?
If Demetria has it, I have no idea.
Well, some goatlings stole it, so good chance she's got it.
Which is
very
exactly
likely.
why. Yeah, we should be on our way then.
Before, if he leaves, Lorius will say, "Return to us, sister, if you change your mind."
I won't.
And as kind of we're walking away, I look at Iffy and I give her a little bit of a softer look than what Eleutheria kind of has. The time she says, "Take that pain that you feel every day, and you make yourself stronger because of it." And then
So-
she kind of walks ahead.
I'm looking a bit somber, but I walk up to Lorius, and I still have the bottle of wine in my hand, and I reach my hand out, and I tell him thanks, and I hand him the bottle of wine. And I look. Oh, go ahead.
He looks at you and he says, "What do you wish in return?"
Just if for future interactions, I just feel like we left on a good note, and I want to seal that with this gift.
Says, "Thank you. That is very kind. No one has ever given me a gift before."
And I kind of am a bit shocked.
Yeah,
But I'm also. Oh, good.
And he definitely eyes you up and down appraisingly.
All right.
This isn't Greece after all.
So I take that as a compliment, and I eye him up and down. But I'm trying to determine if there's any like lineage resemblance between him and Iffy.
Nature check.
We're not all related, okay?
God darn it. I just felt he said, but I have to explain my character's thing. He said he hasn't seen somebody do that in a long time. I just figured he might be from that same tribe or 20. Dirty 20.
They don't all look at each other.
Yeah, so no, you do not get the idea that he is necessarily specifically related to her in any way. He could very well be, but no way to tell.
Okay.
There are as many tribes and families as satyrs as there are of the other races.
Okay.
Do I kind of notice? Would I notice him doing that at all?
Doing what?
Like eyeing him up and down. Be able to make anything
check.
of that?
Perception check.
I mean, we just look like two friendly guys eyeing each other up and down.
Happy Pride.
5 feet apart.
So yes, you do notice him eyeing him, and you can give me an insight check as well.
Okay.
Yeah, you see him looking at, carefully observing Telemachus, but you cannot determine the motive behind it.
Okay.
And I definitely think he's into me.
Yeah, he is leaning into you and...
Insert that one song from Hair here.
Lorius appears to be mad at Telemachus. For some reason I cannot decipher.
Join the holy orgy. Come on, drop.
All right.
I give him a wink and depart.
Oh my
God. Oh my.
I'll ship
I'm
it.
here for it.
Yep. Okay. Where do you guys go from there? Yep. You do see off to your left is a set of stairs that leads up to more worked stone. It's not the same naturally carved out cavern as you've been in. And off to the right, of course, this cavern continues on to what appears to be another glade and some type of a small body of water.
Should we continue down here before we go up the stairs?
I kind of want to get a sense of what Hercus is Hercus reacting to any time that Baxon kind of suggests going one way or the other.
He does not.
Okay.
Telemachus, could you ask your squirrel friend where we might find Demetria?
I don't think he's going to give me a good answer. But okay, I'll ask.
Yeah, it just seemed like you two had really bonded.
Oh, far from it. So then I'll just turn to Eleutheria and speak into her hair region, ear, hair area.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to get that close to speak to me, you know.
You start hearing me speak in weird chitter noises, almost like a druidic whatever. I don't know what druidic would sound like. I guess I'm kind of. But yeah, sort of like a chitter with trying to speak into your hair, where I assume Hercus is.
And
I'm gonna ask, where do you think this this oh my god, Demetria is?
he pokes his head out from behind her hair, and as much as a squirrel as possible, just kind of blows a raspberry at you.
Oh.
I don't know what that was, but it's going in the book, and I start
It was-
writing.
It was definitely some sort of squirrel bathroom humor.
What's a bathroom?
Oh, sorry,
Water closet.
water closet humor.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where you go to bathe, you know, like a bathhouse humor.
Like a
there we
stream?
go. Bathhouse humor. Got it.
What kind of a stream runs through a house?
You've never been to a bathhouse before? Come on. Are you like not a mortal? Oh, yeah, that's right. You've
Totally not.
Never spent time in a bathhouses. It's where you go to bathe, you know, with
just
other
love it.
people,
I
and
love
you
that
know,
this started with you giving
socialize.
children wine. Now got you asking people if they've ever been to a bathhouse before. It's like the pilot from Airplane.
Oh god.
So does
And
that
don't call me Shirley.
Does that
Oh,
mean-
sure.
does that mean we continue down here?
He doesn't. He's not going to tell me anything.
Okay, let's finish this area then.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna walk by the creepy tree stump again. And I just had a thought. Hold on. If that
Yeah.
smells like roses, maybe she's like, you know, returns to this place often to pay homage to her sister. Like maybe
Ooh.
she returns here often. Just a thought. Like maybe we could use that. I don't know.
Like,
maybe
sort of.
suggesting an ambush.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
I cannot move again.
Uh-oh. The jig is up.
We know what is going on now.
We know something's on the map. You know, it's funny if he accepts this movement. It's gonna be hilarious. Do you see this?
Oh yeah, you're going back and forth.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh. He unlocked him. All right.
Do we hear anything from this distance?
Oh, I get an idea, and I kind of like move my hands from left to right and splash Baxter with water in the face again.
Why do you keep doing that?
And I kind of shrug and listen into the clearing up ahead.
Okay, yeah, I'm sitting here with my mic on mute, talking and talking and talking, and
Oh,
they keep interrupting me and won't let me get this description out. Good grief, guys.
oh, I hate that. I you're probably like, why is he being so insupportive? Like, just
Yeah. So, the cavern ahead is blanketed with luminescent pink and teal colored mushrooms. The walls are hewn from smooth rock and they slope upward from the ground, leaving many comfortable spots to recline. A stream of water from the adjoining glade flows into a stone basin on the floor. You see up ahead a number of goatlings as well as 8 teenage men and women in the cavern chamber.
Oh.
And as soon as the goatlings see you,
Get the wine ready.
They begin to attack.
Can we retcon that order to see what the deal was with Telemachus splashing Bax in the face? If he keeps splashing him in the face as well, like, clearly it's important.
Yeah. So, Eleftheria, you see two goatlings ahead, and they hop up and look like they are about to attack the lot of you.
Oh shit! I'm first in initiative.
You are first in the initiative.
Oh, it's not been that way in a while. So how many goatlings are there? I can't really tell on my tiny screen.
There are two.
Only two? Oh.
Yep.
Alright, I want to. Is this technically combat already?
Yes, it is.
Damn it. I don't think the old sleep trick is gonna work again. Mainly because it's a first level spell. I guess. All right, I guess I'll Eldritch Blast them, and I'll try to aim for like a non-lethal spot. I guess again.
All right. So you're still trying not to kill goatlings?
Yeah, because that was what we were doing earlier.
So did we establish in that last encounter that they're not actually?
Yes, you have established that they are not children. That was something made up by either the satyrs and the dryad.
Something...
You don't know who made it up, but they distinctly told you that is not the case.
Okay, then fuck that. Then I'm gonna fucking
goatlings
go for
are
the
not
throat.
kids.
We have the green light for killing goatlings.
Go for the throat.
Let's murder these kids.
Wait, the kids?
Goats.
Not those
Yeah.
kids.
You mean the kids we used to think were kids, but are actually just kids? Or
Let's kill these goat kids.
Yep.
That are not-
That's a 17 plus. That's 20.
That's a hit.
Yeah, 21 to hit. All right. So roll my d10, and that is 9 points of force damage.
Yeah, your bolt takes the goatling right in the chest and hurls it backwards about 5 or 6 feet to slam into the wall, and just dies instantly.
Yep, I blow the mouth of my my shell on my staff like a. Never mind. Wait, that'll be my turn.
All right. Bax.
All right, I'm going to charge up, and this number 2, I am attacking him.
All right. That is a miss. And I need to clear because the bless would have worn off a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't guess a 12 hits then.
Clear all the blesses. A 12 misses.
No longer but blessed.
Yep, no longer blessed. And you're no longer bardically inspired either. All right.
But that one lasts until a player remembers. Like 2 days later. We always forget.
Okay, looks like that's everything. All right. Iffy.
So everyone looks hostile towards us, correct?
Do what?
Everyone looks kind of hostile, correct?
Just the goatlings.
Just the goat.
Yep, all the children are lying about and they're munching on mushrooms and appear to be in some type of a daze.
God, they probably had some of Telemachus wine. I'm gonna.
Oh, they're tripping, man. Don't harsh their vibe.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this that's next to Bags.
Okay.
So.
That is a miss.
All right, and then That will be turn for Raven.
All right, tell him, McKay.
I'm gonna target the one that they keep missing, and cast Produce Flame.
Okay.
So I'm gonna toss it at the goatling.
He
And
made
for
his
some
saving
reason,
throw.
yeah, there's no. This one's just an attack roll. I don't know why every time I cast on somebody, they do a saving throw.
Okay, so yeah, that was a hit. And yeah, he immediately, about half of his body gets scorched by your flame, and he cries out and falls to the ground.
And as he does, I'm going to look over at Iffy and I'll say, "The kid gloves are off." And I'll
She
be like,
writes that down.
for Pythor. And then I'm going to cast Immolation. So everybody gets everybody's favorite bless.
Excellent.
And then he said,
Oh,
the
and
kid
myself.
gloves are off.
And how
Funny,
long does that
because it
last?
meant two things.
That one lasts 1 minute. So
Okay.
that it puts the 10 round duration on everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
But that ends combat, so.
Great. But I will make sure, and even though she's writing it down, I'll make sure doubly. I'll be like, "You're writing that down, right?"
He asked me if I was writing it down. It kind of diminished the coolness at first. I won't tell him. She says it out loud. She writes.
Yeah, so yeah, there are 8 teenagers paired off into groups of male and female, lounging around within the mushrooms, and they all appear to be in some type of drug-induced stupor. And you can give me a nature check.
Dave, why are you describing my weekend?
You hung around taking mushrooms with a crowd of teenagers?
In a cave.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
In a cave.
Yeah. That's how Kat joined our game. Dave was
15
one day and found her.
Yeah. So you recognize that the mushrooms are Madon fungus, and they are sometimes used in the brewing of a powerful truth serum.
Oh, excellent. Oh, also, would these kids be blessed by Pythor as well, or no?
No.
Okay.
Boy, I walk back over to the group and aim my comment towards Sostrate. Boy, is this the rest of the other kids, or are there more?
There are more.
Oh man, so those mushrooms are pretty useful, and those kids are probably in a really sharing kind of state.
So like I said, they've been paired off male and female, and
oh no,
they're not doing much talking.
Oh no.
Ah.
Did we just walk into a rave?
Kind of. Very sedate, though.
It's just like the saddest, like EDM type.
They're also
towards the
telling
end of
each
the
other's.
party.
They're also
Towards the
telling
end of the
each other.
party,
deep
everybody's fucked up. And this is just that dedicated room. It's fine.
High teenagers doing what high teenagers do.
Yes.
Each other? No.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'll be like, "Hey, what are you kids doing here?"
Tell him, okay. I don't. There's a specific way you gotta approach these kids.
It's
Hello,
the fuzz, and they all run.
I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've interacted with, smaller civilized people.
It's like that Steve Buscemi gif where it's like, "How do you do, fellow kids?"
He has a
exactly.
skateboard.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Can
going
you put your
for.
shield behind your back like that skateboard he's holding in them?
Yeah.
I think we have to unscramble the letters on the screen to get them out of their state.
Okay. DLID.
Yeah. So
Chalk. Get chalk out of some of these letters.
yeah, they
Bid chalk.
just kind of look at you, Telemachus, and they say, "Calm down. Have some mushrooms. They're delicious. Demetria has allowed us to enjoy the peace of her grove and eat the mushrooms and swim in the warm water."
I walk over to the
Um,
boy and
you
I'm
see-
like, "Boy, do you know how to get them out of this state?"
He says, "No, I don't know."
My guess is if they stop eating the mushrooms, they should be fine.
I'm gonna-
Telemachus, with your role, you would realize that if they're separated from the mushrooms for a couple of hours, they would indeed recover from the effects
Cool.
of the
And-
mushrooms.
Of the mushrooms. Got it.
Right.
But not my striking visage, No, I'm just
Can't recover
So-
from a first impression.
So yeah. So I will say, okay. That sounds real groovy, kids. Just like super dated lingo. Like
Just like the head.
people haven't said it in like 100 years. Like,
Confirmed, Telemachus an arc.
you guys should, bring some of those mushrooms over here, man.
How do you do,
No.
fellow kids?
Yeah, exactly.
Cowabunga!
Um,
Over this way, guys.
No.
Tilly
I re-
gnarly, bro.
Mushrooms
I
are
really
lit.
dig mushrooms too. But
Come and
Yeah.
join us, and you can join in. All who would serve the great goddess Demetria may partake of her bounty.
oh, Demetria, that's a really cool goddess name. But how about you guys just bring some mushrooms over here? Just like one each. And then we could partake over in this direction, and then you can just tell us where Demetria is, and we'll set you up real nice.
The goddess has commanded that we remain here.
Where is the god?
Further within.
Are they motioning anywhere in particular, or?
Off in the direction, presumably of the stairs, up to the north. So
Okay.
probably somewhere up those stairs that you passed, you reckon.
The kids seem to be okay here. We could come back for them.
That sounds great.
They seem to be a bit indisposed.
We got a really cool idea. I've eaten these mushrooms before, and long ago. I haven't done it in a while, but I always thought it might be cool if somebody did something like this. And I end up taking some of the water with my shape water and making it dance in these tendrils, like a 5-foot cube of it, just like dancing, like real trippy, like.
Oh, that's really cool, dude.
That's right. It is really cool. I thought you guys might enjoy that, and I leave it there for an hour.
All right.
Just
Incredible. You made
in
a
that
lava
pattern.
lamp.
Yeah.
He's like
Basically.
fully made a lava lamp.
Yeah, and it would totally be like how a lava lamp would be to us today. Like, what? Like totally dated.
Incredible.
All right.
Druids
so
of old used to do it.
What do you want
Can
to
I
do for me?
cast light on
Oh,
lava?
right. Telemachus, hold on, guys.
Close.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
So, Telemachus, you go to walk back toward Baxon, and as soon as you try to step... Guys, stop
Sorry.
moving. You start to walk back toward Baxon, and one of the roots that is tangled up there in that area reaches out and tries to grab you when you do. And so we will go to initiatives.
I'm looking at the map again because I felt like combat was starting, and just I see them just moving around, and I can
Right.
just feel the frustration. Even though it's
Yeah, I
silent.
had an audible sigh. Like, I was just like, I was muted. I was like, that's again.
Yeah. So
Roots for days.
Yep. And
Oh,
Root reaches
God.
out and grabs you and wraps around you, constricting you, forcing the air from your lungs, and you are now grappled. And
My
now we can
lungs.
go to actually the other one will do the same because Iffy has not moved yet.
What I get for listening to directions. And that.
Yeah, so
I think
you are
it's
now
still-
grappled by both roots.
Oh, it attacked me. Okay.
Yeah, both of them attacked you. And that one will squeeze you again. And then we will go to your turn.
All right. So I'd be able to hit it back, hit the ones that are on me, right, or try and rip them off.
They are both 10 feet away from you.
Oh,
all that's
shoot.
there is the roots that are on you, that the tendril portions.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a
Um,
10-foot reach, but they are considered a medium creature, so you can't
Gotcha.
reach vital parts from where you're at.
All right. I will. And they would be considered in melee range, so I'd still get disadvantage on produce like a ranged spell attack, correct? Or is that
Correct.
not true? Okay,
Correct.
All right, well, that's what I got. So I'm going to still do it. I'm going to cast Produce Flame on the one that hit me harder, which
All
is
right.
root number 2. Oh, I took that crit away. I rolled a 9. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. So Eleftheria.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and target a root. Are both of them grappled?
No, just Telemachus, because if he has not moved.
All right. My allergies need to chill. I'm gonna go ahead and target the. Can I not? I'm gonna go ahead and target the root. Attacking Telemachus, and I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, they're both attacking Telemachus.
Oh, I'll go the one over the river.
Okay.
All right, and that's a 17 to hit.
All right, that is a hit.
Alrighty, and I roll damage. My D10 will just chill. That is 6 points of force damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna save my bonus action, and that'll.
Anything else?
No, I'm good where I'm at. Yeah, that'll be my
All
turn.
right. Iffy.
I'm gonna try to stab a root that is attacking K. That's kind of to my right.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see here.
That is a miss.
Dang. All right. That.
Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a miss. But I was scrolled down and scrolled up, and so did not see.
Oh, that's okay.
All right.
Ready.
Okay, so the root continues to try and squeeze the life from you. Telemachus. And so you hear from behind you, suddenly Lorius pops out from behind the stump. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yep, and he makes a dash for the root, yelling, "No, leave him alone!"
My white knight!
Yes. It's prime, baby. It's prime.
And the other root continues constricting you.
Oh.
And
Love story for the
Telemachus.
ages.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to I'm gonna cheer, and as I do, I'm gonna toss a flame at the other root, because I assume that my white knight Lorius has got root number 2.
All right, excellent.
So yeah. Disadvantage. Forget about that. Oh, sweet.
Okay, so you hit.
For 4 damage. All right, get him, Lorius.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna fix that reduced flame. Well, I am not seeing a saving throw on that, so I don't know why. Yep, it is giving a wisdom save there. So we will...
Oh, you know what? I think that's if I cast. Yeah, I don't know actually.
There we go. I've removed the save entirely. Yeah, I don't think there is a save involved with that at all. And so now,
Yeah.
Let me Google it just to
Oh.
say safe.
yeah, so yeah, you're hitting the little D20 which says cast, which does both an attack and a save, because those were both programmed into it. So I have removed the save part from that.
Yeah,
And-
no, that tracks. It doesn't have a saving throw on it.
Yeah, so okay, that should not roll that anymore. All right, sorry. So we are good to go now. To continue on with Eleftheria.
All right. Try not to laugh at that little display. Let me see. I can't tell which route is more fucked up. Oh, I can't. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the route I attacked previously,
Okay, go
and
ahead.
that is a I assume a 10 does not hit.
It does.
Oh, okay, dope. Okay, so I'll just roll the damage. Oh, that's so close to being a 10. That's 10 points of force damage.
Yep. So that root just immediately, huge chunks of it fly off, and it kind of shrivels up and recoils back, letting go of Telemachus.
All right.
Oops, that was the wrong one. But
Right, and that'll be my turn.
all right. Iffy.
I'm going to take a shot. This root again. Ruth move up to me.
That's a hit.
Sweet.
Yep, and you chop it off at the base so that the parts wrapped around Telemachus just all fall and hang limp.
Awesome. And then if he have any insight as to what this thing is that's going on between Lorius and Demetria?
You can give me another insight check.
Okay.
But with disadvantage.
Okay. Here, insight. Nat 1.
Yeah. You think, man, they just must be really good friends that Lorius would want to come and help him out like that.
She starts writing in her book, truly, never a greater example of platonic I ever.
Two bros chilling underground 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Two men, nothing on their mind. Great friend.
Yeah. Thinking about becoming roommates.
Oh my god, they're roommates.
Kind of like Uncle Tim and his roommate.
Oh god, they were roommates.
They were roommates. A lot of houses together. They really got along.
Get my Tumblr job.
Oh no, I'm old.
Oh, sorry, I moved.
No, you can move now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the roots. We're not going to allow anybody to leave the area.
All right. I'm actually gonna walk over to Lorius and say, thanks for helping out there. You really distracted those roots. What are they about anyway?
Demetria uses them to defend the temple. She is able to animate them. They are mindless. They are not able to act on their own, but they can follow whatever she commands.
And then I look around, I'm like, is she watching us now? She's not watching us, is she?
She does not have that power.
Oh, okay. Good. And then I take out a little tiny sprig of mistletoe and let it and touch my chest and let it kind of wither in my hand and cure my own wounds.
Like his top 3 buttons come undone.
No, I was just healing myself.
Yeah, because in this situation, that came off as way different than I think you intended it.
Yeah. I thought he might misunderstand for a moment.
Your
but
skin is glistening slightly with water and sweat.
yeah,
Right.
it's looking more like I have more vitality.
God, I love everything about this.
Oh, I gotta mark this spell slot.
All right. So, what do you guys do from there?
Shall we leave the boy here and tell him not to eat the mushrooms? While we go finish this.
All right. So Straight will hang out with the other teams, and you're leaving him and hoping that he does not succumb to peer pressure.
Oh, he's totally succumbing to peer pressure.
I kind of give him a side eye and I say, "Don't eat the mushrooms."
He's missing his
mom.
If he reads him a scared straight story from the Pars Memorials.
Okay.
All right, we go down. I guess we go to the stairs and just gotta finish this again.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely walk over with Sustrate over to the mushrooms, and are they're pretty well carpet scattering, right? It's not hard to get one. Yeah, I'm gonna pick a few.
Yeah,
is that fine?
Enough to make a truth serum would require you about an hour of gathering mushrooms.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we
would
take
take
that
a while.
later.
Well, I would still pocket a few of them.
Yep.
I'm not going to gather enough to make a true serum, just to have a little bit of fun, maybe in the future. Day.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. So you guys can all make your way back over to the stairway.
Oh, the stream went offline.
The stream
Oh,
went
no.
offline.
Yeah.
No, mine's still showing live.
Hold on, let me see. Huh, that's weird. Never mind. I'm crazy.
Dude, don't
Never
scare me like
mind.
that.
I'm sorry. I'm the one who has to use it, so it scared me too. I've been recording the whole time. No, we have.
All right. So you guys walk over to the stairs.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
And this torchlit corridor descends for about 100 paces. The walls are decorated with ancient, colorful mosaics, which depicts vignettes of 6 armed warriors, farmers, and priests.
Don't touch them.
Yep. It is lit occasionally by torches. You see a doorway to the left and one to the right, and then a doorway at the far end of the hall.
I guess forward. I suppose
Do-
if we don't touch anything.
Yeah. Do we hear any noises
Yeah.
behind any of the doors?
So does someone want to listen at the door?
Sure.
All right. Give me a perception check. So you hear a little bit of giggling inside. Sounds like goatling, but a little different.
Goatling, but a little different.
And I'm guessing it's probably hard to tell like how it's different. Seems different.
It just seems different.
Can we need to check this room.
It's not half goatling, half person, and they were actually turning children into goatlings.
This is a real roller coaster of trying to figure out if we've been murdering kids or not.
Well, that's certain. We know we're murdering kids, whether or not it's kids.
At
kids
the very
or kid
least, we're
kids.
getting it wrong. 100%. I kind of else.
You're cutting out, Britt.
Oh, sorry. Can I hear me now?
Yep.
Sweet. I kind of looked go something behind here that's like the goat folk but different. I don't want to open the door for all of you to compare hooved creatures, but just in case it's like a satyr, can we look in here?
Do you want me to open it?
Yeah.
We're locked, by the way.
All right. So as you open the door, inside are 2 maenads, and they are feeding wine to 2 what looks like small infant goatlings.
Responsible parents. I see.
Yeah. And as soon as the door opens, one of them says, "Who are you and what are you doing here?"
I am the butler. Would you like something to drink?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah. Perception with disadvantage?
Or persuasion with, or deception.
Wait.
Sorry, deception with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Okay.
Can I help her since I'm proficient?
No, because she's telling a lie and
Fair enough.
no real
Double
way
nat 20s.
Can I just hold up a bottle?
Double nat 20s.
They screech and say, "Intruders! You will die!" And they are going to lunge for you.
Damn it.
So let's go into initiative.
You're gonna make us kill young goats.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you guys kill some goat babies.
So this one will run over.
Fireball.
And attack backs. Let's see.
Good, we get to test their strength on backs. On Bax's axe. Bax attacks.
His backs.
Facts.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh man.
His backs. His axe.
Do what?
Does Bax have like a cool weapon for his axe?
It's called the yakety back.
Ooh, the yak. I like that.
All right. So she will just slash twice with her dagger. First one misses. The second one hits you. Eleutheria.
I guess I'm not really, from what I can see, in a position to shoot, fire at her, right?
Not really.
All right. I kind of want to get around, like,
Yeah, you
where
can move to
Iffy
the other
is.
side of Iffy,
Yeah.
and you would be able to.
Yeah, I want to move to the other side of her, and I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at her.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Let's roll it. 14 plus. That's gonna be 18 to hit.
That is a hit, I believe.
Alrighty.
Sure. Yep.
And roll damage. Oh, that's 10 points of force damage.
10?
Yes.
All right.
And I think, yeah, it's my movement. I'm not gonna hex her, so that'll be my turn.
All right. The other one is going to rush forward so that you guys can all see her. And she is going to begin to dance.
To dance?
Yep.
She can dance if she wants to.
Dance with the double in the pale moonlight.
Let's see. So, Eleutheria, you made your saving throw. Bax and Iffy both failed. And
Great.
take psychic damage. Yep,
Was this
9
like
points each. From watching this crazy wild dance that she is now doing.
Hips
Iffy.
shouldn't move like that.
It's just lewd and lascivious.
I don't like it. Going to shoot an arrow at this one that's in front of Bax.
All right. That is a hit.
Great.
One thing I need to do, the bless wore off while you guys were talking to and fighting, talking with the kids and fighting with the. Gotta remove.
No.
Those youths.
2 youths.
Oh, and Bax isn't grappled anymore either. Or Telemachus isn't grappled anymore. All right. So Iffy, you attacked and damaged her.
Yes. And that is going to be right now.
Move him now. All right. Bax.
All right, I am going into rage.
All right.
And I'm going to attack this one, the front. And that's a miss.
Oh, okay. I am sorry. So, actually, you need to give me. You cannot attack her. When she begins to dance, the one in the back, Iffy and Bax, you begin to dance along with her. Iffy, you can go ahead and I will let you have you make another saving throw against her at the end of your turn. You were unable to attack. You were busy dancing.
Okay. Oh God, no! Hips can move this way. And then, is it a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, just give me a second and I will have her roll to. Yeah, you can just go ahead and roll your own wisdom saving throw. That just makes it easier. That is a success, so you do stop dancing at the end of your turn.
Oh, thank God.
Was that a charm?
It is not.
Oh, okay.
So does that mean I can't enter rage then, right?
You can rage.
Okay.
It's called moshing.
Yeah, because that takes no actions.
Okay, good. Then yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. And at the end of your turn, you can give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
You can.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and make that a 20.
20.
Okay. Yep. So you break free of the wild dance. All right. Telemachus. You can see they're fighting something. You saw all of a sudden, Iffy and Bax began doing this crazy looking dance.
Yeah, and Bax, like, he got stabbed by a knife through the door a couple times, and he's bleeding, right?
Yes.
And now and then he starts rage dancing. So he's rage dancing, and right before he snaps out of it, or right before he snaps out of it, I try to run up to help him out, and nearly dodge his rage dancing, and then have one of my my last little piece of mistletoe, and for the day, and grab his shoulder right as he stops dancing, and heal him.
All right.
Wait, I don't have to kiss you under that mistletoe, do I?
It depends on how much I heal you for. But I only rolled a 5, so no. But,
okay.
Telemachus on a real winning streak.
7 points of damage.
All right.
Hey, I lost my other white knight. I need to get a new one.
You don't need a man to save you, Telemachus. You can save yourself.
You haven't seen me. You've seen me fight. What are you talking about?
I have.
You can be the hero.
All right. So
that's my turn. Sorry.
Yep. And back to the top. The Maenad is going to okay, it can gain advantage on these attack rolls, and it performs a reckless attack on you, Bax, and hits. And it is going to do a second reckless attack. Hits. And Eleftheria.
All right. Okay. It's getting a little hairy. Can I see the other Maenad?
Yep,
behind
you
the other
certainly can.
All right, I'm gonna cast Hex on the one that's behind the one in front,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go ahead and roll for an Eldritch Blast.
Does that give her advantage for the reckless attack, or?
I'm not targeting that one.
Yeah, she's
Right,
not
Oh.
targeting
behind
that
her.
one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. That is a oh god. That is no, it's not gonna hit. It's a 5. I rolled a 5 plus
Yeah,
4. That's
that's a
9.
miss.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, that'll be my turn then. She's hexed.
All right. She stops her dancing. And she will run up beside her sister. And she will also recklessly attack Bax. That is a miss. She'll try again. And that is a hit. Iffy.
I'm
Oh,
going to shoot another arrow at this.
All right.
Forgot to mark that off.
That's a hit.
Two damage.
Anything else?
Nope, that's going to be my turn.
All right. Bax.
All right, I am attacking this one.
You had advantage, but that's a hit anyway.
All right. All right,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Right. McKay.
Okay. Am I able to get our line of sight from this square here?
Yes, you would.
Okay, and then the same. I'd have to go over here to get the line of sight on this one.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll come over. I'll walk around and back behind my teammates there,
All right.
and use produce flame at advantage on her. I'll hit. Shoot. Yeah, 5 damage. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Oh. Back up. And she is going to do a dance.
No, not again.
Oh,
and
no.
we can all see her. All right.
Really
This is
spicy
All
dance.
of you make your saving throws.
Whew.
And Baxon takes some psychic damage. It looks like Bax and Telemachus failed, and you guys start mimicking her dance. Eleftheria.
All right, I'm gonna try to attack the one that's hexed with an Eldritch Blast. That is a 13 plus 4. That's 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. That is 7 points of force damage and a d6. That's 8 points of total damage to the girl that's hexed. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. The other Maenad is going to take that opportunity while Bax is busy dancing to attack him with her dagger again. And hits. And Bax drops to the floor.
Oh
And
no.
she steps forward, and since Telemachus is busy dancing, she is going to try to stab Eleftheria.
Don't do that. That's rude.
And hits you. Iffy.
I'm gonna see what I can do to drop this Ned that hurt. So I'm gonna shoot at it with my bow again.
Okay, go ahead. That is a hit.
Fantastic.
All right.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action back. Or action. Gonna...
You're going to bonus
I'm
action
gonna
what?
bonus action healing back up.
All right.
All right.
And then that will be my.
All right. Bax. You are dancing, so at the end of your turn, you can give me another wisdom saving throw.
Would not going unconscious in that.
Oh, that's right. You fell unconscious.
Right.
Switching them.
Did it do your
I
death
lose my
save?
rage. I lose my rage too, don't I?
Yep. It did not do your death save, did it?
Oh no, she healed me.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yep. So what do you want to do? You are.
Can I scramble back up and attack?
Yep. You can take half your movement to get up.
Okay.
You do have to kind of scoot over to one side because now there's a hag occupying that space.
Can I move in here?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can
Let me do
squeeze
that.
past her.
And
All right.
am I rolling just straight roll?
Which hag are you attacking? Which
number 2.
Yes, it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Because she's dancing. That's a hit.
All right.
Yep, she collapses to the ground as your axe rips her open.
Does that release Telemachus from his dancing?
Yep, that releases him from the dance.
Awesome. And then it's my turn.
Sweet.
All right. Telemachus.
All right. And then I'll shout, "Get him, Penelope and Achilles!" And I'll like pull my hood down and lunge forward and attack her with my snakes.
All right.
Oh, these names rock.
I thought it was Clarence.
No, Clarence is what she named Penelope.
Oh, okay.
The real name is Penelope, but she calls her Clarence.
Her name is Clarence. Tell him, McKay.
That is a
We
hit.
agreed.
She has it written down.
It's in the book.
She failed her saving throw for the poison.
Yep.
So I'll apply that, and then I'll apply the damage as well. Sweet.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. Our turn, I mean.
All right. She will, in return, try to claw you.
Oh, did it skip Eletheria's turn?
Did you?
Oh, I sure did. Eleftheria. I thought she
All
was
right,
above Eleftheria.
Shit. I'll go ahead and try to attack her at disadvantage with an Eldritch Blast and I hit.
That cancels out because she used her reckless attack last time, so you have advantage. Shit. So that cancels out the disadvantage.
Okay, so I'll just make a straight roll then. Straight roll. 12 to hit. 12?
12 is a
Yeah.
miss.
And my hex is on her, so I can't move it. Actions. I don't want to move, so that'll be my turn.
All right. Now she will recklessly attack Telemachus.
Should cancel out her poison. Yeah.
Yep.
She still hits me. But-
And
Oh!
she does the same thing again.
These rolls.
Oh,
And
Wow.
Iffy.
I'm going to gonna stab her.
All right.
Or actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do vicious mockery to see if we can get some advantage.
Yay!
Yay! So
Although
she
she's a-
So
failed.
she takes damage, and she also gets the disadvantage. Be sure to apply that.
Perfect. All right, and that is going to be my turn.
Bax.
All right, I am going to use reckless attack.
Okay.
Two can play at this game.
I think I'd do that, right? Okay.
Yep.
And that is my turn.
All right. Telemachus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sort of like get hunker down and oh shoot, that doesn't really help, does it? No, I'm just gonna go ahead and disengage
All right.
and move back here. Yep.
All righty.
And end my turn.
Excellent. So back up to Eleftheria.
We're gonna try to take out this woman in front of me. Is it disadvantage? Or
Yes.
is she reckless?
Yep, she had recklessly attacked, so you
So
have
it's a straight
advantage.
roll. Oh yeah, I'm straight roll then.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. That's 19 plus 4.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, Eldritch Blast and 11 damage plus my hex 5, that's 16 points of damage.
16.
Jeez.
All right.
Warlocks, man, they do a lot of damage.
Anything else?
Yeah.
That it?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. She will turn her attentions to you then, since
Oh.
you did that.
I hit her very hard.
Yep. Oh, and I forgot about something that the other one had, but oh well.
Whoops.
Bad GM. Bad. So she misses you with her first attack. And misses you with her second.
I'll take it.
And Iffy.
I'm going to simply mock her again in case she goes through this next round.
All right. She
Oh.
succeeded on the saving
Dang. All right. That is going to be her.
Finish her.
Finish.
All right, Bax.
All right. I am attacking.
Okay.
Yes.
You didn't even recklessly attack.
Oh,
You just critter.
Yes.
Oh
Max.
my god.
Well, not Max, but close.
Right in front of her kids like that. Oh my god,
All
Bax.
right. So
It's okay, they're
and she
drunk.
failed the saving throw, so she does. How does she die?
Yeah, because she's facing the other way. I hit her in the back of the neck and just slice it down and pull it out.
Yeah, you batter up and hit her cleanly right on the neck, and her head comes loose from her body. The force of the axe, just some of the roughness caused by the ooze, causes it to catch, so it kind of flings her head down the hole, bouncing along as it goes, and her body falls to the floor.
Demetria wipes the spatter of blood off her face.
I knew I got out of there for a reason.
Did we just create a bunch of little goatling Batmen?
A bunch of goatling what?
Batmen?
Oh.
Like as Bax, the mother, did pearls fall from her?
Yeah.
Lord.
Yep,
Always
they
a-
are still suckling at the bottles of wine that their mothers were feeding them from.
That's healthy. You guys look pretty hurt. Should we come in here and barricade ourselves in a short rest?
I can do
I-
that.
I could use it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are we gonna do with these things?
I would imagine someone's gonna come in and on the point. I mean, we could just make sure they're set up comfortably. Or leaving, we could tell Lorius that you are really, as a token of friendship, maybe he could help watch the children, the maidens. I don't know.
I don't know if I much care for these goatlings. I definitely don't care for their mothers. And I kind of like poke at the holes in my chest. I could sacrifice them.
Are Dave, question, are all goatlings inherently evil, or is this like
They
a
are
how
all
they were?
servants of Lutheria.
Okay.
Chaotic evil god. Yes.
And this is a big pyre in the middle, right?
Yes, it is a large brazier.
Yeah, and how little are they? They can't really walk very well on their own.
No, they could definitely walk.
Oh,
Yeah, consider them just slightly larger than toddlers, like maybe 3-4 years old.
You trying to guilt trip us into killing these things?
Out of killing them? Because I'm definitely okay. So, okay. Well, must be done. And
These creatures have done us no favors.
I walk over to the to this goatling here, and it's suckling, right?
Yeah, it's drinking at the bottle.
I sort of
And as you get within about 5 feet of it, it hisses at you and bares its little fangs.
so I try and grab it by the back of the neck.
All right, we go into initiative. As soon as you do that, it's going to try and lunge and bite you.
I knew it. Oh, come on. It can't be that bad, can it? I'm going to
And,
get killed by a Gushun Goatling.
But it misses. One of the other ones, the one right nearby, will launch itself at you.
This
and
is
try
how
to
we
bite
die.
you, and it misses.
Killed by toddlers.
Automatic misses. Are you sure they're not jumping into the fire for me? Like,
Tell him okay.
all right, yeah. Into the fire. Like, I mean, all right.
Yep. Now that they are up and alert, they are very agile.
Okay, so it's not like I can just grab.
Yeah,
and
you're
throw
not
in the
just
fire.
gonna I toss that one into the fire or anything. It's
All right. Okay, it's time for the snakes then, I guess. I'm going to call on Attila and Sophia. Do your worst. And they
That's a
did their
miss.
worst. And that'll be my turn, unfortunately.
All right. This goat will run over and try to bite Bax.
I'm gonna get Bax killed.
I did nothing to these things.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Did it crit?
Actually, you would take that entire damage because you are no longer raging.
Oh no.
You got crit on by a baby.
So 7. So you would take another 3. So Bax does collapse.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
This is
you
all
know,
normal.
this makes sense. You're trying to sacrifice goat legs.
Yeah. And this one will run over and try to bite Eleftheria. Or Iphigenia, sorry. And misses.
If I only had spell slots.
Bax. It did not do your death save.
Oh, here, I can do it.
Yep, go ahead and make one. That is a failure. Please mark that on your sheet.
It did
Eleftheria.
automatically.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. Are any of them in melee range with me?
Yes.
Shit. I mean they're just babies, so I guess I'll take one of my daggers and I'll try to slash at it.
All right.
Should have
go
used the
ahead.
wine.
Okay.
I should have.
And do you have proficiency with daggers as a warlock? I don't remember. Simple weapons.
Yes, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you do.
Okay.
Simple
so
weapons.
That's yeah. So that's 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
I was gonna say they're babies. Yes, I got a 4. That's 4 plus. I think my dex modifier is 1, so I think that's 5 points of damage.
All right. You just jab out with your dagger, stab him right in the eye, and he goes down.
All right. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Iffy.
I'm going to cast Sleep on the remaining. And it's probably going to hit Telemachie as well.
So
so
roll
I'm-
your 5d8.
5.
You want me to roll it?
It should let me, I think.
Nope, you got it.
There
Yep,
we go.
So, yep, they fall asleep. And how many hit points does Telemachie have left?
2.
So you fall asleep.
I was meaning to rest anyway.
And Hercus falls asleep and kind of tumbles off of Eleftheria's shoulder.
Oh no.
Oh man.
And would that take us out of initiative, or would it just skip their
Um,
turns in the round?
Nope, that does not. So Telemachie is asleep. Hercus is asleep. Goatling's asleep. Goatling's asleep. Telemachie is asleep. Goatling's asleep. Kyra. Bax succeeds his second death save, then it's Eleutheria's turn. Eleutheria,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Give me like 2 seconds. Is there? Let me check the stream really quick.
Yeah, Bax is unconscious, lying on the ground, as is
And they're all
Telemachee.
asleep.
Yep. Bax is actually bleeding out.
Oh, yeah. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm in the middle of something.
All right.
But I'll stabilize him. I'll make a medicine check and see if I can stabilize him really quick.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use the bot because I'm in another room. Oh god, that was the wrong. Oh god. Okay. So, do you just do /R in here, or let me see.
Exclamation point
Exclamation.
R.
Okay.
And 1D whatever.
1d20.
Yep.
Okay. Nope.
Nope,
it's
you
8
do not
plus,
stabilize him.
and I kind of look to the others and I kind of give a look like "Help me."
All right.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Iffy.
I'm going to attempt to stabilize Bax as well.
All right.
Medicine check.
Medicine check.
Woo!
No dice. So we go back around to Bax, who dies.
No. No.
Okay, hold on.
Did he die? Because it.
Yes, he
Didn't
had
he-
failed one, and he rolled a 1, which counts as 2 failures.
Oh gosh.
My hoof buddy.
All right, I gotta look something up. So if you guys need
Wait,
to
is
take a
Bax
little bit of
down?
a break, because something does happen when that occurs.
What is Bax down? What happened?
Bax
Yeah.
rolled that one. He already had one failed save on his death.
Fuck.
I.
So
Damn it.
you are the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right.
You were the
Happened.
dragon.
What was in
Nice.
another room? God,
Man.
the bot is cursed. Get rid of the bot.
Yeah.
I changed
so
the wrong roll from a to a 20.
Flames in the brazier in the center of the room suddenly turn noxious green, and green billowing fog seeps out, filling the room.
What the fuck?
A horrid cackling appears, begins to sound throughout the room and echo off the walls, and you see a black clawed hand dripping acid reach up out of the flames as this hideous woman slowly pulls herself through the fire, and she stands over Bax and draws her claws across his body and says, "It is not your time to die here." And suddenly he gasps as the life floods back into him, and she steps back into the flames, and in a puff of smoke and fire, she's gone, and the room returns to normal.
I stand there looking at Bax.
So who was that? We have.
Bax, you are at 1 hit point now.
Okay, so I'm conscious.
Yep.
Am I aware of what happened, or did I wake up after it disappeared?
You woke up to this hideous, black-skinned, evil woman standing over you. Her fanged mouth dripping saliva and her black claws dripping acid and poison. And just in time to see her stand up from your body and then step into the flame.
What the fuck was that?
My savior, apparently.
No, you don't get to be vague.
No.
What was that?
I don't know.
Inside check.
All right.
Do insight check.
That's a 13.
Now,
All right. Eleftheria, you get the sense that he is absolutely telling the truth. He is just as confused as the rest of you. Iffy, he is lying.
we're hoof buddy, and I thought that meant something.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
I get up and walk away.
Yeah, Eleftheria, you believe he's telling the truth.
Fair.
Yeah, you absolutely, he is confused. Yeah, Iffy rolled a 1. So she...
Oh, it's the other one.
Yeah, she is convinced he
I
is
thought
lying.
you rolled a nat 20. That was my fault. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I thought
She
you
rolled a
did the
natural
magic.
1, so she's
Okay.
convinced he's telling a lie. You believe he's
Okay.
telling the truth.
Gotcha. I look at him and I kind of nod. That didn't look like one of the fates or anything, right?
You have no idea what they look like, so you don't
That's
know.
fair.
Fair.
Whatever she was absolutely hideous. You can give me an Arcana check.
Hey, I can do that. I'm proficient in that.
Can I give her the help action?
All right.
So I'm
All right.
as well.
All right. 16 plus 2
Yeah,
again.
that's
20.
good. Just the natural roll. That was definitely a night hag.
What the? Eleftheria looked like kind of realizing what that was. Like her wings kind of droop a little bit, and she looks puzzled.
Yeah, definitely a night hag, and obviously a very powerful one.
I kind of roll over in my sleep and kind of.
Yeah.
Can Iffy go like slit the throats of the remaining babies? And
Yeah, you guys can murder them in their sleep.
okay, yeah. So I go murder some babies after telling everyone I have a missing daughter, and then wake up, tell him Kay, and
In that order? So you're gonna
yes,
slit all their throats and then wake me up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you wake up to the bodies of dead goatlings laying around everywhere.
Mm.
want to talk
So
about it.
as I wake up, I look over. Iffy, are you still holding the dagger that you slit their
Yes.
throats with? I look at your dagger and I look at the goatlings. I'm like, you just unceremoniously killed them? That would have made a perfect sacrifice.
Wait, I thought you could do that after the fact.
Not the dead ones.
Well, I thought it was like one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's a frozen food, but it's still food.
Who freezes food?
You've never frozen food in a cave before?
I mean, I don't venture into caves that cold, and I
really need to
certainly
spend
am
more
not
time in
touching
caves.
brown mold.
It's a good call. It's a silent killer. I apologize for murdering children before you could have the chance to.
Well, you put it that way, it sounds terrible.
I don't think there's any way to make this sound good. Tell him, okay?
We should.
I think
Could
we
have been a
should.
better way.
Eleftheria, I think you're right. And I think we might need to have a group meeting.
What about?
Yeah, Iffy, give me a perception check, by the way. Should have had you do
Okay.
this a few minutes ago. Yeah, each time you slit one of the goatlings' throat, Kyra looks down and scribbles fiercely in her book and watches,
Oh no!
and then does it again.
no. You told me they were inherently evil.
Yeah, but
I only did it because they were inherently evil babies.
yeah.
Oh,
But they're babies.
they were attacking us.
They
That
killed
they
me.
were.
There was
They
a
fully killed you, Bax.
They did.
They killed my hoof buddy.
there's a way to do this.
Oh, I really ducked this one up.
Yeah.
I
The
need.
gods.
Go ahead.
I was just saying the gods don't appreciate that sort of murder, but if you murder them in their name, they're totally cool with it. Trust me.
Could we
Kyra
assume
kind
that
of looks
if
at
he
you
is-
and says, "You have a very strange idea about the gods."
Listen, I mean, I've been around a little while. I mean, I feel like, this whole sacrifice thing is basically murder, right? I mean, you agree? I'm talking to Kyra.
She says, "It depends on whether it is deserved or not."
All right.
Someone
I
kills
don't
your hoof
feel that the
buddy?
gods would appreciate just taking innocents to sacrifice in their name.
You think they were innocent? Did you see what they did to Bax?
They killed
I
Bax.
did not say they were innocent.
Okay.
You just said that sacrifice in general was basically
Oh.
murder, and I disagree.
I gotcha. I see.
How would
I will
everybody
pass
feel
no
about
judgment upon what you have done. Those who read history will decide that.
if he feels a migraine coming on?
Elephant is still kind of staring blankly at the fire. We should
Now
rest
who's
and
keeping
talk.
notes?
We should rest and talk.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I need
so
rest.
You guys can take a short rest. Since sleep only lasts for a minute, Hercus comes around.
Surrounded by dead bodies of dead goatlings.
Right. And you guys have short rested. You can spend whatever dice you want. Remember, you get maximum hit points from each die.
Yeah, how am I looking, Dave? I don't.
You've taken 5 hit points out of 20. So you've got a scratch.
Yeah, I'll not burn a hit die. I will, however, cast. I will. So, and do I have to check?
Do what?
And
I'll use my Fiendish Vigor invocation, and I'll give myself 10 hit points to look up False Life, though.
Okay, false life. So that gives you 10 temporary.
I'm trying to check real quick. 1d4 plus 4. Let me roll it.
All right.
I got 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And so while we're short rest, going to use her Song of Rest, give everybody some extra hit points. But instead of like recounting this recent battle, especially since it doesn't reflect very well on anyone, kind of says, I feel like you have pieces of my situation. I want to give you just a little bit more. I'm from a tribe called the Eurasians. If you've never heard of them, that's okay, because nobody seems to remember that they exist in the first place. My family disappeared along with all of our people, and I'm trying to find them. So that's my deal.
Yep. Telemachie, give me a nature check.
Okay. What was the name of those?
The
of the tribe?
Euridian.
Euridian?
I went to
Okay.
bed one night. I woke up. My whole clan was gone.
There has
I
never
went to-
ever been a satyr clan of that name, Telemachie.
Euridians. Okay.
Go ahead, Britt.
Yeah. Yeah, I think basically her thing is like, so I'm not out here to become famous or to get a lot of glory. I just need to find them.
I understand what you're going through.
You do?
And she nods. I she's kind of struggling to come up with the right. She's kind of struggling to open up general. She feels you can see this kind of look of conflict on her. I am finding lost as well. I'm
Really?
free from my prior bondage, and I wish to find him.
Sorry, you were breaking up there.
Oh, okay. In short, she looks very, very conflicted about kind of opening up and kind of telling you about all this, and she says, I'm finding one who's lost as well. Now that I'm free from my bondage, so to speak, I wish to find him more, if he will have me.
When we were Marina, and then if he like flips back to her note, a couple of days ago, you said something about having been in a situation not terribly unlike hers. Is that what you're referring to?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like during like a couple sessions ago, when right before everybody got really hooked on her game, Eleftheria had said something to Corinna, the girl who'd been taken, that was something along the lines of like, I've dealt with something not totally dissimilar to what you're going through, or something like that.
I said I remember her saying I remember saying you're more thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of said to her, I was trying to empower.
Okay.
Yeah, that was I once thought myself I found strength in being alone and independent. And I wouldn't want somebody to feel scared being alone, because there are people like you. And you can find those people and find strength in them. That's what I meant. That deathly silence. Good God.
She's just writing it all down.
Yeah.
So now that Eleftheria and I are Baxen, would you like to tell us who that clawed woman was?
I told you I do not know.
I think he's telling the truth.
I understand being protective of your stuff, but this is just getting hurtful.
Swear to you, I do not know who she is.
Iffy. I think he's telling the truth.
Oh, I really got this pegged, and I don't think he's lying through his damn teeth.
I know what that creature is. It is a night hag. I do not know why it was here and why she brought him back, but she did. She was very powerful to do something of this sort.
Is this something that night hags do? Like, have you ever heard of something like this?
None in my studies. What I've seen and what I've known with experiences of my own, hags are usually beings. So I do not know why this particular one has taken such a fixation on him.
Mm-hmm.
You've not made any pacts or deals or anything, have you?
No. Except for with you.
Can I roll insight and make sure he's telling the truth?
Yep.
Natural 20.
Yeah, he is definitely telling you the truth.
I nod, and I agree.
I'm sure she will make her presence known again if she is not wanting me dead at this moment.
I think you're right. I think you're right, and I just find it concerning.
I do too.
She chews on her lip a little bit and starts to think.
I do not know why she chose me.
I don't know why any of us were chosen this. Honestly.
Baxon, are you a particularly good swimmer?
I have swam before, yes.
I just I found it. I just heard something about you. And
I grew up a few miles off the coast. So
you spend a lot of time swimming?
Yes.
Did you grow up on an island?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
The
Interesting.
Cerulean Gulf was just a few miles off of the coast.
Eleftheria looks at you when you say Cerulean Coast. And then she looks away.
Yeah, so it would occur to you now that he has said that, Eleftheria. He calls himself Baxon, the Bull of Essos. You know that island now.
So it is that Essos.
I'm sorry, what?
I said so that Essos. I am from that region as well.
Ah.
You can give me a history check, Eleftheria.
Okay. That's not good. 7, and I have. I don't think I'm proficient in history. I don't think.
Could I give her like a help action since I am?
Sure.
Yeah, let me
You
look up
are
background.
proficient in history. You get a +4.
So that's +4, so that's 11.
All right.
It's not super
you have
high.
advantage because she helped you out.
Oh, okay. That's 7. Oh, no.
Yeah, so you don't have any idea. You just heard of the island.
I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. We never really paid attention to much outside of our sorts.
I'm getting a little bit of static from Kat's mic and else.
Yeah, between you and her, it's hard to sometimes it's hard to hear.
Yeah.
It can't really be helped, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry.
Anything else you guys want to do while you're taking your short rest?
No.
All right. And with that conversation done, since Kat has to go in about 20 minutes, this is actually a really good stopping point. So we will call it there for today.
Yep. We learned some things.
Yeah.
Backstory.
The viewers who have stuck through to the end, thank you guys for coming out. We have Call from the Deep on Thursday. starting at 6 p.m. Central.
I hear there's a really cool turtle in that adventure.
You think so, Max?
Oh, he seems funny.
But yeah, hope to see anyone who can make it to watch that. And
Deal.
look forward to seeing what all happens next week.
All right.
Who wants to do next week's recap for a free 20?
That you can squander away at the wrong moment.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, thanks guys for watching, and we will see hopefully some of you Thursday, and if not, see you in a week where we will have another episode of the Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Thanks for coming out.
All right. Take care. Be good people. Be careful out there.
Wash your hands.
Wash
Thanks,
your hands.
guys.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Yeah, everybody, especially if you're around any major city centers, be safe.
Please be
Yes.
careful.
Yeah. And see you all next time.
All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Have a good night.